So we all know the famous Meryl Streep quote from The Devil Wears Prada, and I'm someone who will be bucking the trends as well for autumn, because for me, autumn, winter, bright colours all the way. Hello, 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 and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 2 to 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud. Well, we're all about living life loud. And what that means to us is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrate yourself and, of course, celebrating others. So this feels quite apt, actually, because I've been rewatching a lot of the James Bond films recently. And, of course, one of the big signatures for Blofeld is him sat with the cat on his lap. So is that what we're doing here? But we're not villains. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not villains. I mean, in fairness, I think after my thoughts on the Coach carry-all, I think some people now see me as a villain. Sorry about that. However, that is not the case. So, what are we talking about today? We are talking about my rotation for autumn, winter. What are those bags that I think I'm going to be grabbing for? What are the ones that I'm proactively going to be trying to use? So let me share those with you. Where are you going? You're going to fall. I don't want you to do that. Why don't you go here? That's it. Come on. Why don't you go there? There you go. That's better, isn't it? Now, it would also be remiss of me to be doing a video like this without giving a shout out to the fabulous Dale's Addiction, whose videos I absolutely love on styling through the seasons. She's planning for her trip to Paris, and she's done a couple of videos on the items that she's going to be taking, and I just love the use of colour, texture, print, pattern, you know, silhouettes. Dale has a fabulous sense of style, one that I really feel I connect with, so definitely wanted to shout out Dale when I'm then talking about some of the fun pieces that I want to be using through those autumn winter months. But yeah, I wanted to share what I'm going to be proactively using, and I am someone who, as much as I know what the colours of the season are, what the trends are, that's not going to work for me. You know, I know that, for example, at the moment, burgundy is a really, really hot colour. Fendi were really in with burgundy at the start of the year. Then you've seen other brands, you know, obviously the Row. You've got Coach that have the Merlot in the carry-all. You've got Mulberry, who have released this gorgeous black cherry colour. It's a really beautiful colour. It looks very expensive. It's a very rich colour. And I can see the appeal for it for autumn, winter. It's not for me or my wardrobe. I do have a bag that's in a colour similar. I do also have this Longchamp, which is probably in a not dissimilar, but to be honest, it's not going to work for me. You know, I've seen a lot of navy blue. I personally prefer black to navy blue, so I will always pick up a black bag. I don't even own a navy blue bag. So yeah, it's some of the colours that we're seeing at the moment that are very popular aren't for me, and I'm not someone who gravitates towards neutrals. I like to buck that trend as well. So here's what I'm going to be grabbing, and I will just share them with you really quickly, and let me know what your thoughts are. So let's start here. This one is a great piece. It's practical, but it's fun at the same time. And this is my MCM Orange Shopper. Love the black leather. This is really durable, really easy to use. Love that it's weatherproof. You still have the pop of this nylon interior. Great capacity. Love this. Good for travel, good for work. Comfortable, can be top handle, long shoulder. I think I'm going to take this when I travel at the end of the year because I'm going to a warmer climate, and this will work really nicely. And I think that's a point to make actually as well, whilst I, you know, mention the word climate. I am someone who lives in a climate that it rains a lot. It's pretty cold. So yeah, I have to factor that in, but that then tends to be factored in more in terms of the material that I grab rather than the pattern or the colour or the print. I'm still happy to go all out there, but I won't lean into using my my totes, for example, like the fabrics. So I've got my fabric Bayswater, my fabric totes. Those won't feature as much unless it's going to be a dry day. So you'll see the material I use change opposed to the colour or pattern or print. So that's that. So there we go. We'll start with MCM. Another one that is incredibly durable, and this is probably the closest thing I have to a navy blue, and this is my Louis Vuitton Noe. It's a Grand Noe. It's a vintage Noe in epi leather, Toledo blue. This is a great rainy day bag. Grab and go. I need to replace the drawstring on it. So if anyone knows of anywhere that I could do that, that would be amazing. If you could let me know. But great grab and go bag, very hassle free, great capacity, easy to use, and I like this a lot. The only thing that I don't find the most convenient is the closure on it, because it is a bit faffy, but also I wouldn't leave it untied. But other than that, I really enjoy using this. Don't use it as much as I once did. It was never my most used bag, but it certainly isn't my most used at the moment. But I enjoy it when I do use it. So Louis Vuitton. This one's maybe not such a bright colour, but more of a pastel. But again, that tends to find its way more into people's perception of spring than autumn, winter. But I'm happy to kick that trend. And this is my Longchamp Les Pliages in leather. And it actually has this very summery scarf on it that I bought in March of this year. Beautiful pastel baby pink. This is a medium Les Pliages. I think it's beautiful. Love using it with this particular strap. I'm not someone who wears their bags crossbody or even on the shoulder very often, but this one I do because I actually really like this strap. I think it's brilliant. It's non-adjustable, but I love how it's that kind of thickness. It's like a guitar strap with the Longchamp embossed in it. It's a beautiful bag. Get a lot of compliments on this. I'm a big fan of this one. Whilst I'm doing pink, let's do a bag that features quite often from a work perspective, because as I mentioned, I tend to then move away from the fabrics as we get into autumn, winter. I tend to lean in more into the leathers, but that doesn't mean that they still can't be really fun and pops of colour and really vibrant. So I will be grabbing my Aspinall of London Toe a fair amount. Now, I could have picked up this one. I could have also picked up the Chack Hill Blue to show you. I will be using them both. That one is full of stuff, hence why I've picked this one up. Beautiful bag, great capacity. This was the bag that I mentioned instead of the Coach Carryall would probably be what I would lean towards from a use case perspective. I did have someone in the comments who really disagreed with that choice, and that's absolutely fine. I love these. I think they're fantastic, and honestly, I cannot tell you how well these wear. I have used this 50, maybe creeping towards 100 times. The only way you would know it was used is because there's a little bit of wear on the feet. That's it. Like the corners, the way that they've done this bag, fantastic. Beautiful bag, cannot recommend it enough. And I have these two. Wish I bought a third. I've spoken about that. Anyway. Now for one that I picked up the other day and used and thought, why don't I use this more? And it comes in this dust bag. And it is my Longchamp Energy Line belt bag. I don't know why I don't use this more. I thought about this bag a lot. I nearly bought it, decided to not. Then about 3 months later when I was in London, I decided to buy it. I first saw it at a Longchamp event and then decided I'll think about it. Eventually bought it in London, used it a handful of times. I don't know why I don't use it more, because it's really practical. It's comfortable. I like the look of it. I love this white nylon. It's really sturdy. I like that it's got this athleisure look to it, and it's practical. It had my phone, a long wallet, it had a cosmetics case, it had headphones. It actually carried quite a lot for quite a small bag. And I think I'll probably use this. I'm going to a concert in a few weeks, and I think I'll probably use this for that because it just lends itself to it. But good sort of grab and go, running errands, all of that stuff. I need to use this more. Walks, that sort of thing, I'll use this more. This bag is just such a beauty, and I love the cool tones of it. So although it's very sort of bright, I love the cool tones of it. Look at this beautiful, beautiful Mulberry. I bought this last year. I think I bought this in last November, maybe early December. I can't quite remember. Absolutely love it. This is a Heritage Bayswater tri-colour, lawn green, forest green, white. Hi, Pops. Hey, baby. Do you like this bag? Yeah? Is it your favourite? No? Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Good chat. So this is just a beautiful, I love the silver hardware. It's just stunning. Love the scarf. It's got this gorgeous, gorgeous green interior. This is just a stunning, stunning bag. And I think it looks so fabulous with a really kind of crisp outfit on a winter's day. Beautiful. This, I love it with my white Karl Lagerfeld puffer jacket. Very sumptuous. I think this is a bag that looks expensive. Whilst we're doing Bayswaters, let's do another Bayswater. Halloween is just around the corner. So of course it has to be this bright orange. I'm actually going to use this on Halloween. I've already decided that. I've already got that outfit planned. Not that I'm doing anything special. You know, I'll be going to work, but this I'm definitely going to be using. I love this bag so much. I think it's gorgeous. I love the grained leather, pebbled leather. Love the silver hardware. I've got this great furless scarf that really accentuates the colours in the bag. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Super practical. I love the Heritage Bayswater as a style, as you know. Love the cool tones of it. I think it's beautiful. Works very well with my wardrobe. The orange is easier to style than I thought it was going to be. I can't fault this bag. I have to say, it's really, really up there. I love it very much. And rounding us out, even on the most dreary day, who doesn't need a little ray of sunshine? And of course, that's going to come from my new to me Prada top handle, which I think might be the Saffiano Luxe tote. I think that might be what this is. I've been doing a little bit of research. It looks similar to the Galleria. It looks similar to the Saffiano Luxe. It's definitely not the double, but how gorgeous is this bag? This beautiful shade of yellow. I just love it. I've had it for a few days now. I've been using it a lot and I've been really enjoying it. Practical, fun, pretty, user-friendly. Love the kind of cool tone of the yellow. It's gold hardware, which isn't my favourite, but I actually think the gold hardware probably makes the most sense. It's also very Prada. You know, Prada doesn't often do a silver hardware. You know, I look at this, for example, this clutch. This is a very cool tone clutch, but they've still opted to use a gold hardware. That, I think, is just a very Prada thing to do. So, yeah, I love it. I love it. It's beautiful, and I'm really, really happy with it. So this will be my little ray of sunshine. This, you know, will bring the heat. This can bring some softness. So I think there's a lot of ways to be styling these bags this winter, and I'm excited to get into that. So there we have it, everyone. Those are the pieces that I'm going to be using this winter on my rotation. Of course, you will see others featured, but these are the ones that I really want to be proactively using, making the most of, styling, having fun with, because I hope you'll agree with me in the fact that I think they're all beautiful and I think they all deserve to be used, and they definitely all have a firm place in my collection. Thank you so much as always for watching. Let me know what you will be using, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.